Here comes Jake on the tractor. I got the burn barrel going. I got the machines warmed up. I started stacking some of this wood on the log table, but I only found the Fiskars. Log ox is missing. We might just have to fill that bad boy up. Stunning. New batteries in my clothes.
Hello everybody. Welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake.
And I'm Chris.
And we are out here in the Woodyard, and there's actually, it's snowing. Who would have thought it snows in February? I just thought it was like 65 degrees usually in February.
For nearly the first time all winter.
Yeah, this might be the most accumulation we've gotten here in southwestern Connecticut all winter. Chris and I just got back from doing a side job with our buddy Joe and James and Trevor. Huge oak tree leaning over a house. What did we get it done in? Like 2.5 hours?
2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was insane. Joe, big pieces, rigging them out. We had 3 guys on the chipper. We had a sea of chainsaws. It almost felt like a mini version of the fellowship at the furnace down at Brad's with all the chainsaws. Got in, got out, and now we are out here in the Woodyard. Chris got fire going. We just brought out some go-go juice to keep us warm. And we're gonna split some wood. I cut up, you saw in that video the other day, all this wood that I cut up. Let me spin you around. Yeah. Cut up all this wood. We still obviously have a big pile of wood left to cut up from the expansion of the Woodyard project. I literally actually the video should be finished uploading soon, and I'll post it right now. But we're also, I think, gonna have a special guest here in the Woodyard today. I'm not gonna say much more than that, but we are pretty excited for him to come. In the meantime, I think we'll probably fire up the RuggedMade and the conveyor. We just emptied out the dump trailer, and we're gonna make some firewood. So we'll probably just do a time lapse or something now, because we'll save the good footage for when our special guest arrives. Well, guys, we've been splitting for a little bit, and our special guest has arrived, and he comes with a toy. Look at this. We got some orange and blue in the Woodyard today, and a truck to match. Well, all right, guys, we are here, and our buddy Todd, he was down at the fellowship at the furnace.
I made it.
Just showed up. He lives not too far away from us here at the Dude Ranch. And what'd you bring with you there in tow?
I brought the Eastonmade 2228.
Oh boy, the big boy.
Big boy.
The big boy.
We're gonna do some splitting.
We're definitely gonna do some splitting. And I saw it looks like you had the 8-way on there?
The 8-way on there now. The 6-way's in the truck, and the box wedge is in there too. So
oh boy,
we'll play with all the toys today.
Yeah, all dealer's choice here. So we're the plan here, guys, is. So the Eastonmade log lift is on the opposite side of the RuggedMade. So unfortunately, we can't just pull the RuggedMade out and slide the Eastonmade in. So Chris and I started splitting on this side, and we're hoping that we can pull the conveyor out, kind of catty corner it up against this telephone pole, and have the Eastonmade here, and we'll be able to shuffle all these rounds onto the log lift and not have to do too much heavy lifting and moving of stuff. So that's the plan. We're going to figure things out, and then we'll get back here. Okay, guys, we shifted things around a bit. We got the dump trailer, we got the conveyor going up through the back, never done that before, and we got the Eastonmade, and we are over here to the right of the shelter. It was going to be a little too tight being over there, and the trailer was going to be at a weird angle, but now we got all these rounds. The log lift is on the proper side. We got the 8-way wedge on the Eastonmade 2228. Little plug for firewood at the furnace there, and we're ready to go. Contact. now that I've watched more of his videos, he does say it an awful lot. And one of his other buddies was going to start a machine, and he was like, "No, you gotta say contact."
As usual, I started the conversation too early. Does the box wedge come with the pullback?
It does. It did.
Yeah. And then what were you just about to say about the 8-way?
So I noticed when you were running the 8-way, you had it positioned all the way down, so that when your log first went through, you were missing the bottom wing.
Yeah.
So you were splitting more 6-ways than 8.
Right. So when I was running it, I felt if it wasn't down all the way, those side pieces, the 3s and
Yep.
4s, they were coming out too big.
Okay.
So for us, we sell the firewood. We're not putting it inside a boiler or a
Okay.
furnace or anything like that. So we like to split it just a little bit smaller. And I had thought that putting it all the way down was going to kind of minimize the size of those 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and just keep the 4, 5, 6 pieces, or
The top
six,
pieces.
seven,
Yeah.
eight, yeah.
Yeah, the top
6,
pieces
7,
would then
8
be
It's a lot of numbers.
resplits rather than having to resplit
every piece.
Right.
every 8.
That makes
piece,
sense.
you know.
Right. So it's like almost hitting those wings sooner,
Yeah.
you know, from a height perspective.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean the 8-way certainly has its place. Todd, you're filling a boiler, so you say you run rounds through, you know, this size and bigger just one time and
One
throw it
time.
in the boiler,
That's it.
and
You
it's
can lift
perfect.
it.
Right, perfect for that. I mean, it made a bunch of good wood, as much if not more wood than we split before Todd got here with the RuggedMade. All that pile right there is all from the 8-way. We are going to swap out the 8-way and put on the box, and I think the box here at Dude Ranch DIY with the pullback arm is going to be the fan favorite, because the box wedge, you're getting 6 pieces of ready to go wood every cycle essentially. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna
Thought process anyway.
That's right. That's what we think. I mean, we played around with Shibe a little bit and Brad down at the Fellowship at the Furnace, but we are going to try it here in the Woodyard with our wood and see how it does. So we're gonna get these swapped out.
wasn't too bad, 2 people. Go ahead, Jake, pick that up. All right, I got it. Woo. I'm by myself all the time, so I don't have it. All right, down.
Wow, you are good.
You're
You're perfect.
Curl back a little. Curl back. Curl back. Curl back.
Down.
Slide. Slide out. It's gonna drop. It's gonna make a noise. Oh no, he's gentle. See, I would have slammed it down.
That was good. You are not very good on the tractor finesse.
A plus.
That was good.
This goes in this side here.
Okay. That's good. That's the good stuff. Can we get a smile for WD? right, guys, we got basically back to exactly where I was the other day with this ash. We got all the newly cut up stuff split. This thing is a beast. Trailer is chock full of really nice firewood. Let me walk over to the back here and show you. It is nice and full. Conveyor did good. This whole thrown together setup worked out really well. The box wedge was awesome. Definitely creates some scrap, but that's no big deal. That's what we have the burn barrel for. And here is all of my team, everybody that made this possible. Firstly, Todd, thank you.
You're welcome.
This was a real treat. Thanks for bringing it over.
A lot of fun.
And I mean, let's talk to Chris, Chris Jr. What did you think?
So the 8-way, well, for both of the wedges, there's quite a big learning curve coming off of an adjustable 4-way. But that machine pushes through anything. It does not like knotty pieces, but no machine likes knotty pieces. This thing, if you raise the wedge up and you get that knot right in between all the pieces, it'll push for days. It won't stop. It won't kick back. There's a ton of power behind that thing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And I think the box wedge for our operation is probably the move.
Yeah.
The 8-way is like Todd used it for. It's perfect for that boiler wood. But that box wedge was making some really nice stuff, even with the knots and stuff. Now, Chris Sr., what did you think about running that thing?
I thought the ease of loading it and emptying it and sliding things out. I mean, it just went very quickly and simple.
Takes a lot of effort out, huh?
And it's safe, which is important.
Safe as a log splitter can get, I guess, right? Mr. Utility, what is your take?
I showed up towards the end of the day. I think the boys needed me out there. I helped finish off the trailer.
Yep, it was all you.
Speechless.
Speechless.
That thing purrs. It purrs. Oh, it's mean.
I'm just glad the conveyor was working well today. It decided to have a good day. No issues. So otherwise we would have had some issues. So overall, guys, I mean, it was a great day. Very thankful that Todd brought this over. We had a great time out here. Full trailer load of wood. We got the fire going. We got some beers. I got some venison sausage up in the house I'm going to go grab. So that's pretty much going to wrap this one up.
Whoa, time
Wait, hold on.
You got all 4 of our opinions. What did you think?
Well, I was about to give my opinion.
It sounded like you were shutting down.
I was shutting down, but I was going to say my opinion. I mean, I think.
But if Chris wasn't here, would you have given your opinion?
Definitely not.
Or did he have to
talking
remind
about
you?
sausage. He's getting all.
Well, I got sausage on my mind. All right.
Well, that's a whole.
I thought that the 2228, using it in this setting, we used it at Brad's house, limited, but really getting up and close like we did with the 1222 with Scheib, very impressive machine. I mean, I said my opinion. I think the box wedge is the perfect type of wedge for us. Yes, it does create, some scrap and stuff, but who cares? We're burning it up as we speak. That tote was full this morning when we started. For the size wood that we're going after, I think the box wedge is good. I think the straighter grain, less knotty stuff you can feed it, the better. And that's kind of where I'm at on that. I think it's a fast machine. The auto cycle valves on it were working really well. You could just keep going for days because it has that larger hydraulic tank and the cooler and everything. So obviously, a lot of benefits. And as everybody knows, Eastonmade makes a very high quality machine. So that being said, I think that's going to wrap it up. So Chris and I will do our little spiel. As always, guys, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below. We'd really appreciate it. Any questions, comments, or feedback, throw it down in that comment section. But for now, I'm Jake.
And I'm Chris.
I'm Chris, too.
Todd.
I'm Justin.
Mr. Utility.
Utility.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys here next time.